So, my heroine, my mum.
I was going to say my mum as well.
Biggest achievement, getting my PhD. Biggest challenge facing women, economic independence.
So it's amazing what comes into your head. I was going to say my mum, although we've had a very difficult relationship over the years, but I would still name her as my heroine rather than any kind of famous person for what she's done and how she brought up five of us. For my achievement, I was going to say getting to this point in my life where I'm doing a PhD, and I love being at the university, so it's really, you know, it's not just about kind of an academic thing. I'm actually doing something I enjoy, and, you know, doing great work with people like Karen. But the other question was what?
Biggest challenge facing women today.
Biggest challenge facing women. I think it's about violence and abuse and objectification and all that stuff. And I do obviously think that economic independence is important, but I just think, you know, it's really hard. And Annie Lennox had a great piece in The Guardian today. Did you see it? And she talks about that, and that there was something else I saw this week about that very thing, that Suzanne Moore in The Guardian, it's really hard for women to be equal to men when women face such violence all the time. And it affects everybody, even if they're not directly a victim.
And also, I suppose, that just thinking about what we...
Constrains your life.
And what we actually just ended up talking about just now, but in terms of being able to have control over your own body.
Yeah.
And that's totally related to not being fearful.
Yes. Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. And that whole story about the pill that people were saying,
Yeah.
it must sound like really ancient history to people of your generation, but, you know, we can
It was
remember
liberation.
it's not long before our mother's generation that women just, you know, they were subjected to constant pregnancy.
Yeah.
No wonder women couldn't do other stuff. You know, if anyone ever says to you, well, there were never any great women composers. No, because they were having children all the time. How did they have any time to do composing, etc.?
Yeah.